ओम शांति। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। Voice is coming. Are you getting my voice? Shall I try some increase voice? Okay. So Baba is telling, we'll sit in soul conscious form. Baba is telling sweet children, first make the lesson of Alpha form for everyone. Alpha means Baba. We have to make everyone first understand who is God, Alpha. All of your souls are brothers. All of your souls are brother, child of one. So in which aspect in which one aspect are God's elevated direction totally contrary to human dictates? Human dictates say that you can attain eternal liberation, whereas Srimad says that this drama is eternal and imperishable and that no one can attain eternal liberation. Although someone may say that he doesn't like playing a part here, that please take me out of this drama, but no one can do anything about that. You have come down here to play your parts and will again have to come down. So it is Srimad alone that makes you elevated. And there are many different type of human dictates, some from scriptures, Vedas, uh, religious books, relations, friends, like that. Om Shanti. So you children know that you are now sitting here in front of Baba. The father too knows that his children are sitting in front of him. We'll feel that. I'm sitting in front of Baba. Baba is also seeing me and giving me power to become Master Murlidhar. You children also know that Father is giving you teachings which you then have to give to others. First of all, you have to give Father's introduction because everyone has forgotten the Father and his teachings. The study that the Father teaches you now will be given again after 5,000 years. No one else has this knowledge. The Father introduction is the main thing. Then you have to explain to everyone that we are all brothers. All the souls of the world are brothers to each other. All of them have to play the parts they have been given through their bodies. The Father has now come to take you to the new world, which is called heaven. However, all of us brothers are impure. Not a single one is pure. It is only the one Father who can purify all the impure. This is impure, vicious world of Ravan. Ravan means five vices. Five vices in women and five vices in men. The Father explains to you in a very simple way. Therefore, you can also explain in the same way. First of all, explain that one is the Father of all souls and that all souls are brothers. Ask them, is that right? Then tell them to write this down. We are all brothers and we have same father. He is supreme soul of all souls. He is called father. Inculcate this in the intellect very firmly, and all rubbish of the idea of omnipresence will then be removed. If they get to understand the father child relation, then the idea of omnipresence will remove, because we will not never say my father is omnipresent. So you first have to teach them alpha. First of all, tell them, write this down clearly. Previously, I used to think that God was omnipresent. Now I understand that He is not omnipresent. We are all brothers, all souls say, God the Father, the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Father, Allah, first of all. Instill in them the faith that we are all souls and not the Supreme Soul. And the Supreme Soul is not present in us. How to do this, Baba? How to inculcate faith in them that we are souls and not Supreme Soul. And the Supreme Soul is not present in us, because many of them are telling Shivoham, I am only Shiv. There is a soul present in each body. Soul play their parts by taking the support of bodies. Make this firm for everyone. Acha. Then that Father comes and gives this knowledge of the beginning, middle, and the end of the cycle of the world. The Father sits here and explains to you as the teacher. There is no question of hundred of thousand of years for the cycle. This cycle is eternally fixed. You have to know how it is divided equally. The golden and silver ages have passed. Note this down. They are called heaven and semi heaven. It has already passed. This is the kingdom of, there it is the kingdom of deities. In the golden age, they are 16 celestial degree. The souls are 16 celestial degree complete. And in silver age, they are 14. The influence of golden is very great. Its very name is heaven. The new world is called golden age, and it is that which is praised. In the new world, there is only one original eternal deity religion. You have the pictures with which you can enable people to have faith. The cycle of the world continues to turn. The duration of the cycle is 5,000 years. Your intellect now understand about the Sun dynasty and the Moon dynasty. The land of Vishnu changes and becomes the land of Ram and Sita. They too have a dynasty. After those 2 ages have passed, the Copper Age, the kingdom of Ravan, comes. When the deities fall onto the path of sin, the system of following the vices is created. In the Golden and Silver Ages, everyone remains viceless. There is one original eternal deity religion. Show them the pictures while you are explaining, and also explain orally. The Father becomes our teacher and teaches us in this way. The Father himself comes and gives us his introduction. He himself says, I come to purify the impure. Therefore, I definitely need a body. Otherwise, how could I speak? I am a sentient being, the truth and the immortal one. Souls go through the stages of Sato, Raju, and Tamu. It is souls who become impure, and it is souls who become pure. All of the sanskars are within soul. Soul carry the sanskar of their past good and sinful actions with them. No sins are performed in the golden age. So now Baba is telling about karm, akarm, and vikarm. Sinful actions are vikarm. Good actions are Sukarm or karm, and no sins are performed in golden age means all karm is akarm. So they act and play out their part, but those actions are neutral. These words are also in the Gita. You are now able to understand this in a practical way. You know that Baba has come to transform the old world and make it new. When all actions will be neutral, that is called golden age. All actions will be neutral, akarm, neutral. Here actions have become sinful, vikarm. Therefore, it is called iron age. You now at the confluence age. Baba tells you about both sides so that you can clearly understand every aspects. That the father teacher teaches you, acha. That leaves the task of the guru. People call out to him, come and purify us, impure ones. When souls become pure, their bodies also become pure. As is the gold, so the ornament made from it, and body is the ornament. If the pure soul is coming, the it cannot be in the pure world, so the prakriti will be sato pradhan, so it will get the pure body. If you don't mix alloy into 24 carat gold, the ornament made would be also sato pradhan. It is when alloy is mixed into it that it becomes tamo pradhan. With the example of Joel Baba is making us understand how 24 karat gold is. Every virtue is pure virtue, Sato Pradhan virtue. But when alloy mixed, means when the vices mix, first it become Rajo Pradhan, then it become Tamo Pradhan. So Bharat was at first the golden sparrow. It was 24 karat gold. Bharat was at first golden sparrow. It was a Sato Pradhan new world, whereas it has now become Tamo Pradhan. To begin with, it is pure gold. The new world is pure and the old world is impure. And alloy continues to be mixed into it. It is the Father alone who explains this. No human beings or gurus know this. They call out, come and purify us. The task of Sadguru is to draw human beings away from their household and take them into the stage of retirement. So, according to the drama plan, the Father alone comes and gives you all of this knowledge. He is the seed of the human world tree. He is the one who explains the knowledge of the whole tree. Shiv Baba name is always Shiv. He is the only one soul whose soul is having, where the soul is having a name. Usually, any other soul except Shiv Baba, they don't have any name. The name is kept on the body. So Shiv Baba name is always Shiv. All souls have to come down here to play their parts. So they adopt different names. Although people call out to Father, they do not know him. How does he enter the lucky chariot in order to make you go to the pure world? The Father explained, I enter the body of the one who is in the final one of his many births. He takes the full 84 birth. I have to enter this lucky chariot in order to make him into King of Kings. Sri Krishna is the first number. He is the master of the new world. Then he comes down while passing through the Sun dynasty, the Moon dynasty, and the dynasty of the merchant and Shudras. He then becomes part of dynasty of Brahma. From being golden aged, he becomes silver aged. You are now once again becoming golden aged from iron aged. The Father says, remember me, your Father alone. The soul whose body I have entered didn't have the slightest bit of this knowledge. I entered this one, and this is why he is called the lucky chariot. The Father himself says, I come at the time of final one of this one's mini birth. The births in the Gita are accurate. It is called jewel of all scriptures. It is there that he comes in Bhagishali Rath, lucky chariot. So the father come at this confluence age and establish Brahmin clan. And father also become Brahmin. And the deity clan. Therefore, everyone knows about the other clan, but no one knows about this. The father comes at the final one of this one's many birth, which is at the confluence age. This one means Brahma Baba's many birth at the end. So father says, I am the seed. Shri Krishna is resident of the golden age. He cannot be seen in any other place. When he takes rebirth, his name, form, land, time period ha- will have all changed. To begin with, he is a beautiful young baby. Then when he grows old, he discards that old body and take another young baby. This is predestined play that is fixed in the drama. He is not called Sri Krishna in his next body. The next body is given a different name because his features, date, time, periodicity will have all have changed. It is said that history and geography of the world repeat identically. This drama continues to repeat. You have to go through the stages of Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. The name of the world and the name of age change. That also change. So it is now the confluence age, and I come at this confluence. You have to make this firm with him. The father is your father, teacher, and guru who shows you a very good way to become Sato Pradhan. It is written in Gita, renounce the consciousness of your body and all the religions of the body and consider yourself to be souls. What are the religion of the body? The religion of the body are dharma. Religion means dharma. Putra dharma, the religion of a son to, to do the duty of a son. Putra dharma, pati dharma, the duty of religion is nothing, dharma is nothing, duty. So duty of being a father, duty of becoming a mother. So duty of becoming, so many are there, right? It has dharma. So Baba is telling you have to leave the religion of bodies. These are the religion of the bodies. Because when Gita was written, it was written, if you see Gita, there is no Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai standing. All are Hindu only standing. So why does then he is telling that religion, leave the all religion of the body? So these are the religion. Religion of a guru, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, not to do the responsibilities, but not to have the rasana of that with anyone else, with Baba. Baba, first duty of mine is with Baba. He's my child. First, I need to take care of him. He has come to purify, so I need to help him all the way. I can. I have to wake up him because he's sitting. He is waking up. He's waiting for his mother. The first really, and when we do that, we get the fruit. Even unknown person do that, they get the fruit. So you definitely have to return to your home. So our home is that people on the path of devotion make so much effort to go to God. That is the land of liberation. You become free from performing action, then go and sit in the incorporeal world. When an actor return home, he is free from playing his part. Everyone want to receive liberation, but no one can claim eternal liberation. This drama is eternal and imperishable. Some say that they don't like playing their parts, however, no one can do anything about that. This drama is eternally fixed. Not a single one can receive eternal liberation. Human beings have many different ideas. These are the elevated direction that enable you to become elevated. You wouldn't call human beings elevated. It is the deities who are called elevated. Everyone bows down to them. Therefore, they must be elevated, but no one understands this. You understand that you have to take 84 births. Sri Krishna is a deity, a prince of heaven. How could he come here? It wasn't he, Sri Krishna, who spoke the Gita. It is simply that he was a deity that everyone worship him. Deities are pure, whereas those who worship they themselves are impure. They say we virtueless ones are without virtue. We have no virtues. Make us virtuous. They go in front of image of Shiv and say, grant me liberation. Because Shiv never enters into liberation in life or into any bondage. They call out to him, grant us liberation. He is one who grants liberation in life. For good and all, for problem all deities. For getting moksha, uh, liberation, they worship Shiv. So now you now understand that you are all children of Mama and Baba and you receive an abundance of wealth from them. People without understanding keep asking for something. Those without any understanding would definitely experience sorrow. They have to experience limitless sorrow. Therefore, you children have to keep all of these things in your intellect because they do not know the one unlimited Father. They continue to fight one another. They have become orphans by not knowing their Father. There, they are limited orphans. Here, there are unlimited orphans. So, Father establishing a new world. It is now an impure world of impure souls. The golden age is called pure world, and the iron age is called old world. All of these things are in your intellect. This world is to be destroyed, and you will be transferred to that new world. You are now standing temporarily at the confluence age. This old world is changing into a new world. You also know about the new world. Your intellect should now go to that new world. Whether you are sitting or moving around, your intellect must remember that you are studying the things that the Father teaches you. You students should remember this, but your remembrance still remains number wise according to the efforts you make. The Father also gives you love and remembrance number wise according to your efforts. The teacher too would, of course, have greater love for someone who studies well. There's so much difference. The Father continue to explain everything. You children have to imbibe everything. Take it everything inside. Your intellect should not go in any direction other than Father, but sometime it goes right. If you do not remember Father, how would your sin be cut away? Maya will repeatedly break your intellect yoke. Maya deceives you very much. This Baba gives you example. On the path of devotion, I used to worship Lakshmi a lot. When I saw Lakshmi massaging Narayan feet in that picture, I liberated her. When I was sitting in remembrance of him, Narayan, if my intellect wandered here and there, I would slap myself. Baba, Brahma Baba, will used to in devotion time when he used to didn't know Baba, Shiv Baba, and he used to have devotion, he'll slap himself. Why is my intellect going another direction? Finally, I had a vision of destruction and also one of the establishment of new world. My desire for visions was fulfilled. I understood that the new world was now about to come, that is what I was to become, and this old world was to be destroyed. There was this firm faith. There was also a vision of my own kingdom. Therefore, I asked myself, since I am being given the kingdom of heaven, why should I carry on in this world of Ravan? This is known as godly intellect. God entered me and made my intellect work. The urn of knowledge was given to the mothers. Therefore, everything was handed over to the mothers, and they therefore everything was so you look after all business and teach everyone. By continuing to teach everyone, you have come this far. Just by telling others, look how many of you are there. When souls become pure, they need pure bodies. Although they do not understand about purity, Maya makes them forget. You tell them to study for 7 consecutive days and then they reply, we will come tomorrow. However, on next day, Maya finishes them off. They just do not come. If we are doing late by late, Maya creates more problem. In a second, take decision and do it. So even though God is teaching, they do not come and study with God. Although they even say, yes, we will definitely come, Maya makes them disappear. She doesn't allow them to become regular. Those who made effort in the previous cycle will definitely do so again. There is no other shop. You have plenty of effort. You built very big museums. Those who understood in the previous cycle will understand again. Destruction has to take place and establishment continues to take place. Souls will study and take first class bodies. This is your aim and objective. Why shouldn't you remember this? We are now going to the new world according to the efforts we make. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to you, spiritual children. From we, spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste. Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence for Dharna. Your intellect must constantly remember that you are now sitting in this confluence age for a short time. This old world is to be destroyed so that we can then be transferred to the new one. This is why you have to remove your intellect yoke away from this old world. Give the Father's introduction to all souls and explain the deep philosophy of karma, sinful karma, and neutral karma to them. First, make the lesson of Alpha firm for them. Intellect should always remember we are in conferences, which is a very short time. This whole world is going. So we have to remove our intellect, and second, we have to give Father introduction and also explain the deep philosophy of karma, sinful karma, neutral karma to them. So make the first lesson of all Alpha form for them. Blessing. See Bab Dada's blessing hand on your head. May you ever become ever healthy and remain constantly in happy state by experiencing the instant fruit of elevated attainments. May you become ever healthy and remain constantly in happy state by experiencing the instant fruit of elevated attainments. At the confluence age, you soon have as soon as you do something, you instantly experience an elevated attainment, which is its instant fruit. The most elevated fruit is to experience closeness. Currently, it is said in the physical world eat fruit and you will stay healthy. Fruit is considered a means of remaining healthy, and you children eat this visible fruit at every second. This is how you remain ever healthy. If people ask you how you are, tell them we move along like angels and are happy. Slogan. Become full of the treasure of everyone blessing and you will not need to labor in making effort. Become full of treasure of everyone's blessing and you will not need to labor in making effort. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Om Shanti.